Yes, people, straight off the bat of the Premier League show, but welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Hoops Pod NBA show. We've got the conference finals. We're going to discuss OKC, Spurs, Knicks, Cavs, and all the good stuff. What's happened so far in the series? What's happened so far in the playoffs? Games 3 and 4 on its way. The roles are reversed. It is. We're now going to Cleveland and San Antonio, so a lot will change, and a lot could potentially be on the line for a couple teams. Well, at least one team here. We're going to discuss. I've got Justin. No Garcia today. We'll be back next show. Make sure you guys go subscribe and follow Justin. I'll put the links all in the chat, Instagram, and go check out his YouTube channel in the description or in the chat. Big up, Justin. What's going on, bro? What's happening, my guy? What's going on your side, man? Hope everything's all good.
Everything's good. Ready to talk about the conference finals again.
Yeah, man. Can't wait. Hit the like button, people. Sub if you're new. Let's get to 610. 5 subs more to go. Let's get there. And also make sure you guys, like I said, turn your notification bell so you don't miss upload, you don't miss all the lives, and you don't miss all the content coming your way. Formula One, Roland Garros, NBA playoffs, Premier Leagues, end of the season, United shows, all the good stuff, football shows, World Cups, all coming your way on the channel. So people, don't go anywhere and stay tuned. Cool. Let's get started, Justin. What have you made of the conference finals, man? I mean, speaking of the Cavs, speaking of the Knicks, OKC, Spurs, so far, what have you made of the conference finals in general? Don't worry about the series. Talk about the conference finals in general.
Games one of both conference finals. I don't know if anyone has seen the NBA playoff history, but for the first time in NBA playoff history, both game ones of the conference finals went into overtime. That's huge. That is huge for the NBA because you got Wemby versus Shea, and then you had Jalen versus Donovan. Which, by the way, people, I don't know if you've been listening to us, but we've been telling you that the Cavs are frauds. How in the hell do you blow a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter in game one?
Your mic's making some noise. I'll call you in Discord, I think.
Right.
I think I'll call Justin in Discord and he'll talk from there. Sorry about that, people. StreamYard's having a bit of issues. I don't know what it is. Don't know what's up with StreamYard lately, but yeah, I gotta get it sorted, man. The app is not working as well for the guest app. I don't know if you guys have seen, but the guest app has been glitching as of late. I can't even enter the guest app on StreamYard. I try to go on live streams on other people's channels. I can't even enter the StreamYard app. It kicks me out straight away. I can't even go on it. I can go on my phone, but on the iPad it's just weird. So yeah, StreamYard fix up, man. Fucking fix up, man. StreamYard for real. Like, people want to stream and all that. You know what I'm saying? Can't just leave it like that and let the glitches take over, man. You know, people want to stream and shit. So yeah, apologies about that, people. It's not Justin's fault at all. StreamYard.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's not your fault, bro. At all. I promise you, it's not. I promise you, it's not your fault. Like, for real, it's not your fault.
So what I was saying is, how in the hell do the Cavaliers blow a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter? They are, Augustia, I'm sorry. Don't hate me for saying this. Frauds.
Yeah, I agree. 100% agree with you. Just checking out a different screen. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. Checking out different screens. Just wanted to see if I could get my, the background back on, but it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, it is what it is, though, bro. Like, for me, I've said this already, alright, and I've said this on previous shows already. Kenny Atkinson should have called a timeout. I don't understand. Like, bro, you had the whole fourth quarter. You were up by 22 with 7 minutes to go. That should have been the killer of game one. That should have been game one in the bag. You instead allowed the Knicks to come back in, crawl the game back into within 6 points, call your first timeout of the whole fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go, and let the Knicks come back. You let the Knicks come back, man. I'll be honest with you. This is on, and I'll say this right now. This is the fault. This is Kenny Atkinson's fault that he lost game one. He didn't manage the game well. The Cavs were running out of ideas, and basically, as I said, the Cavs just lost game one because of the head coach. You needed to use at least one of your timeouts when the Knicks crawled it back to within 15 points or within 14 points. And I hate to bring up PTSD and I hate to bring up what happened, but the Celtics did the exact same thing last season. Joe Mazzulla never called his timeouts. He refused to call his timeouts, and we lost the games. We could have won games 1 and 2, but Joe Mazzulla refused to call his timeouts. The Knicks came back, and then they took games 1 and 2. Both games in Boston. Advantage Knicks. Knicks now took 2 games in New York, so it is still advantage. It is kind of advantage Knicks. It's going back to Cleveland now. We'll see what happens there. We'll see what happens in the series now, back into Cleveland. But talking about the Knicks, man, I mean, look, fair play to them. They're a really good side. They're a really strong side. Like I can't even hate. As a Celtics fan, it's hard to really, it's hard not to admit that the Knicks are one of the favorites to win the championship now. Surely. I think they're the third favorite to win the championship. I think if you look at OKC, Spurs, Knicks are probably third favorites to win the championship. I think if you look at it from this way. So yeah, man. I think the Knicks are probably going to the finals now. I don't see a world where the Knicks don't make the finals at this rate. It hurts, but at the same time, it's the Knicks basketball. Like, as weird as the Celtics fans say this, but it looks fun to watch. Because I've seen my team play this basketball before, and it was fun to watch. It was fun because we were knocking down shots, destroying teams. It reminds me of our team 2 years ago, in a sense. So, yeah, man, Kenny Atkinson, you have blood on your hands for game one, man. You should have managed that game better, called your timeouts, and that game would have been yours. And 1-1 going back to Cleveland would have been massive for the Cavs, man. Would have been huge. But look, Kenny Atkinson, man. Hey, if the Cavs lose the conference finals this year, I'm gonna ask you this question, Justin, and answer this in all honesty, yeah, and give me a reason why. Kenny Atkinson, does he get fired this offseason? Because I think he should. I don't see him as a good enough head coach to take Cleveland to the championship.
Hey, Kevin, you remember? Have you noticed that ever since the Knicks lost the 2 games to the Atlanta Hawks, they have never lost a game?
Ever since the Knicks lost 2 games to the Atlanta Hawks, haven't lost a game. Yep, they've won 9. They've won 9
straight games.
9 straight games in a row. Yep, crazy stuff, man.
So you asked the question: does Kenny Atkinson get fired if the Cavaliers don't make it to the NBA Finals? Yes.
I think he should. I just don't think he's a good enough head coach, personally. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. Because you should have called a timeout. And yes, I know we lost to the Knicks when we were up 22 points, but that was at our home. They were calling this the biggest comeback in Knicks home playoff history.
I mean, the Knicks were down 18 to us last year at home. That was the largest, wasn't it? And then now the Knicks came back from 22 points down. The Knicks might really make the finals. And the Spurs and OKC are going to need to start playing a lot harder if they want to get to the finals, man. Because...
Bro, I'm just gonna say this. It's not Knicks in 5. It's not Knicks in 6. It's not Knicks in 7. I'm sorry. This is Knicks in 4.
You know what? I agree with you, bro. Fuck it. I might as well agree with you on this one. Like, it's hard to disagree. at this rate. You know, it's really hard to disagree, man, because I don't. The thing is, I don't hate the New York Knicks like that. I don't hate them, but at the same time, they're just one of those teams that just, they just look unstoppable. They just look unstoppable, bro. It's hard to defend a three. It's hard to defend them as a team. They're physically good. The scoring is amazing, bro. A lot of their shots are bouncing off the rim. That's how you know the Knicks are riding their luck. That's how you know the Knicks are really, like, the luck is really going their way. You know what I'm saying? Even what was it? Was it Anunoby or was it Shamet? One of their shots bounced off the three and then it went in and the Knicks tied the game. And what was Sam Merrill doing?
It was Shamet. It was Landry Shamet.
And also, what the hell was Sam Merrill doing at the end of the game? You needed a bucket to win the game. You didn't need a 3-pointer. And you had a timeout. Didn't use it. Kenny Atkinson threw away game one, man. He threw away game one, bro. Terrible coaching in game one. Game two was just the Knicks were just too good. The Cavs just couldn't make a comeback, and then that's just what it is. The Cavs just couldn't match the Knicks. I mean,
Okay.
James Harden's a
Let's look over the stars of the games for both games 1 and 2 for the Knicks, shall we?
Go on.
Game 1, star of the game, Jalen Brunson. Do you want to know who took over game 2?
Who?
It was Josh motherfucking Hart. Because Jalen Brunson didn't do too well. He only had 18 points in a career high of 14 assists.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
Josh Hart had 24 points.
But 18 points and 14 assists is actually not that bad if you think about it as a stat line.
No, he kind of actually woke up after having only 2 points in the first half.
But sometimes it's about how you finish, right? And he finished off strong.
Yes, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah, so Brunson having a really good playoff run, and he's taking the Knicks to within advantage of making the conference. Within making the NBA Finals, not the conference finals, making it past the conference finals, the NBA Finals. So
right,
yeah. And
everyone's saying like, but the Cavs are going back home. It's tough to play in. What was Philadelphia to the Knicks?
Pretty much.
What was Atlanta to the Knicks? Was that hard? No, that was easy for them.
Look, there is a good chance the Cavs can pull it back, but they have to play exactly how they played in game one, just not the fourth quarter. They have to play exactly how they played in game one, but just not like the fourth quarter, to win game 2 and game 3. To win game 3 and game 4. Excuse me. So yeah. Sorry, continue.
Because a loss on Saturday that completely ends it.
Yeah, I agree. 3-0 is done. Game over. They have to win this game. If the Cavs don't win this game, you might as well call it good night. You might as well say the Knicks are in the finals. You might as well say it. The Knicks are going to go to the finals. They might do.
And then you get your plane ticket ready for either Oklahoma City or San Antonio, because there is no more home court advantage for the Knicks in the finals.
But
Knicks in 4. I'm sorry. If the Cavaliers win one, good for them. But it's going to be Knicks in 4, Knicks in 5. Over.
yeah, it is. But the Knicks but the Cavs have to win Game 3. This is a must win for the Cavs. No team has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit in the playoffs. No chance. The Cavs are not going to come back against the Knicks if they're 3-0 down. It's done. It's over. Game over. Not going to happen. So the Cavs, they have to win this game at home, in front of their own fans. Otherwise, it might just be like a Celtics-Pacers series where the Cavs just get swept. So the Pacers get swept and the Cavs get swept. You know what I'm saying? But next year will be a different story because with Indiana going to come back. But obviously, you talked about the Spurs, the Knicks Cavs games. Any more thoughts on the series? Prediction for Game 3 and Game 4. Swept? The Cavs gonna get swept? It's done?
Done.
I think the Cavs win Game 3. but the Knicks win Game 4. Because only
This is over by one. This is over Wednesday at the latest. Is Game 5, if necessary, is Wednesday night back at the Garden.
The Knicks probably win Game 3, in my opinion. Sorry, no, Cavs win Game 3. Knicks will win Game 4, and the Knicks will probably win in 5. That's why I see it. But if it goes 2-2, it could really get interesting. Because momentum will then shift to Cleveland if it goes back to 2-2. But I don't see it being 2-2 because of the Knicks. I don't know why. You know, I look like one of the biggest fools on YouTube for saying Cavs in 7. I don't even know why I said Cavs in 7, man. I'm such a fool for saying that. I mean, it looked that way in Game 1. I really thought the Cavs were gonna win Game 1, and I was like, shit, 22 points. What the fuck's going on? Next thing you know, they lost by 11 in the. Bro, the Knicks went on a 44-11 run. 44-11 run in the fourth quarter, and overtime. My days, 44 in the fourth quarter plus overtime is insane, bro. It's insane work. So, like I said, fair play to the Knicks, man. Fair play to the Knicks. Crazy stuff. OKC Spurs. Let's get to that series now. So far, what have you made of the series, man? It's been an interesting series so far, actually. Game 1, a lot of, the Spurs clutched up. They closed it out well. The Spurs did really well. I mean, the Thunder just had a poor Game 1 from 3 and from downtown. What do you make of the series so far? What do you make of Games 1 and Games 2?
Game 1, I thought, was a lot more interesting because it was a double overtime classic that everyone is going to talk about for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Wemby showed out. SGA. Oh, okay. He did okay. And then Game 2, the referees helped out Oklahoma City. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this. The referees helped out Oklahoma City because Chad Holmgren pulled on Castle's hair and that never got called.
No, you mean Hartenstein, wasn't it? No, not Holmgren.
Yeah, Hartenstein. So yeah, the calls that the Spurs were supposed to get never got. The calls that the Spurs were the calls that the Oklahoma City weren't supposed to get got.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and that's where.
I don't know. Game 3 is going to be interesting because Jalen Williams is out. De'Aaron Fox is questionable. Dylan Harper's questionable.
Yeah.
This is gonna be interesting.
To be fair, OKC have been playing without Jalen Williams for the entire playoffs. That's not to say that Jalen Williams has been bad or he's been, he's come back and he's made it down, not made much of an impact. I just don't know if they need him because they've been playing well without him as well. And Caruso I think Caruso in the playoffs, he's a different guy. He's a different player. He's one of those players where he's one of the most crucial players in the playoffs. Who else do they have? I mean, Lou Dort. Of course, Lou Dort's a good player. Even though, in the past he's done some stuff that I don't agree with, so I'm not going to say much about that. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just think with Game 1, Spurs did really well. It was the Spurs game. Like, Wemby showed up. Bro, you just can't stop Wemby. You just can't stop Wemby. The guy is insanely good, bro. Wemby is insane. Like, I just don't know how you stop this guy. I'm being for real right now. Like, it's just, it's mad. Like, I can't even speak because when he gets the ball, one-handed dunk, it's over. You just can't contain the guy. Bro, he misses the rebound, put back is done. You can't stop it. So yeah, man. The Spurs will go back to San Antonio now, and I think that's home court advantage for them. So with them having the OKC's numbers this year, Could that play a part into San Antonio's series? That it could help in the series. It could swift to San Antonio in the series? What do you think, Justin? What do you think of this? Where does the series go to now? Because games 3 and games 4 are the most interesting games now. We talk about games 1 and 2, yes, sure, but games 3 and games 4 could mean a lot. It means something to either side. But what do you think?
I think the Spurs win game 3 because I don't see them losing 2 straight playoff games in a row.
I think the Spurs will win games 3 and games 4. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm still saying San Antonio in 6.
Yeah. I said Spurs in 6 actually. I think you and I both agreed that Spurs will win in 6. I think that's our prediction at the start. I mean, look. All I can say is, Wemby, San Antonio. This is their time now. This is their time now. This is the time to prove that they can get past the defending champions and end the streak continue a streak that's been going on since the 2018 Warriors. That no team has gone back to back in an NBA Finals since the Golden State Warriors in 2017 and 2018. So yeah, man. I mean, but De'Aaron Fox coming back could really be crucial for the Spurs. I mean, did he play in game 2? Did he? I swear he did. Right, he played in game 2, or he didn't play. De'Aaron Fox. I don't remember if he played. Did he play? Did he play game? Did he play game 2? De'Aaron Fox. He didn't. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess him coming back could make a difference. But Jalen Williams is he out for game 3? Is he confirmed to be out for game 3?
It's saying that he's possibly doubtful because he re-injured his injury that he just came back from in game 2.
What was it, like a hamstring injury? Was it a torn hamstring injury? Yeah, then that could be peak. But then again, like I said, they don't really necessarily need Jalen Williams. He's not been that crucial for them in the playoffs. But he's a good player, but they don't necessarily need him because they have other players like Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, like they have AJ Mitchell, Jarrett McCain. They have SGA, one of the MVP of the league for a reason, and they've also got who else am I missing? Isaiah Hartenstein. You know, so they've got players there that can help them win games. Think of this scenario. What will happen if the Spurs win this game? Talk about game 3. What's going to happen? Do you think the Spurs win game 3?
If the Spurs win game 3?
Yeah.
Then I don't see them losing the series.
What if OKC win?
Then I see the Spurs losing the series.
You think OKC will win the series if the OKC Thunder wins game 3?
Yep.
But who will win game 4?
Who wins game 4? If the Spurs don't win game 3, or Oklahoma State doesn't win game 3,
Big up Godfrey, man. Big up, bro.
I think it'll be the Spurs win game 4.
So Spurs win game 4 either way.
Yeah.
Okay. If OKC wins this game, then I agree with you. I think the Thunder might win the series, or they might just take it to game 5 or game 6. But if the Spurs win this game, I think the Spurs will win every other game. They might just win the next 2, and then they'll go back to OKC, lose that one, come back to San Antonio, win the game, and go to the finals. You know what I'm saying? It could be a Knicks Spurs rematch of the NBA Cup in the finals. It could be a rematch, and I didn't think it would happen. I didn't think the Knicks would make the finals. No one thought the Knicks would make the finals. To be honest with you, I didn't think they'd go to the finals. I didn't think they'd go to the finals. I think they'd be a conference finals minimum, or maximum. I think they'd be like a semifinals or finals. You know. Yeah, I think most likely Knicks in 4 or 5, Godfrey. I think Knicks probably will go to the finals. I think the Cavs are cooked, man. Game 1, Cavs choked completely. They should have used timeout, bro. They should have used the timeouts, but they didn't use it, and then they choked. 20-point lead. Wemby and Co still got this. Yeah, I hope so. I want Wemby to go to the finals. I want the Spurs to win the cup. Sorry, the championship. Get revenge over the NBA Cup loss. You know what I'm saying? Win the NBA Finals. I want the Spurs to win all. Spurs or just the Spurs, to be honest with you. So yeah, big up San Antonio, big up Wemby, man. Balling in the playoffs. But Justin, what do you think of the rest of the series, man? I mean, what do you think of the rest of the games? Do you want to say anything more on the OKC Spurs, or do you want to?
No, I think I pretty much said everything that I wanted to say. I'm gonna be really disappointed in the Cavs if they don't take one game.
Same.
And I'm gonna be disappointed in the Spurs if they don't take one game at home.
This Cavs team might be one of the worst conference finals appearing teams ever. Like, I'm not even joking. This Cavs team might look like one of the worst conference finals appearing teams ever. Because, bro, you can't just go to a conference finals, not choke a 22-point lead, not turn off the rest of the series, man. So Game 3 is pivotal for them. They have to win that. They can go to Game 4 with confidence. If they win like really by a large margin, if they win that Game 3 by a large margin, okay, Game 4 could get interesting. Momentum will then shift to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And if they win Game 4, then it goes back to New York, all to play for there. So yeah, man. I'm not trying to get too hopeful or anything, but looks like Knicks in 5 or 4, whatever it is. The Knicks are probably going to the finals. James Harden disaster class in the first overtime game. Bro, he has a disaster class every time he goes late in the playoffs. Yeah, go on.
Let's look at it this way. They already have the date of when the NBA Finals is going to start.
Yeah.
Wednesday, June 3rd. We are 12 days away from the NBA Finals starting.
Mm-hmm.
So, let me ask you this. Who do you think benefits Russ more if the series ends in 5 or 6 or in, well, obviously the Western Conference will end no later than 5. But who do you think the Russ will benefit? The Knicks or whoever walks out of the Western Conference?
Who benefits more if they win? If the Knicks go to the finals before everyone else?
Yes.
I don't know, because it depends how many days rest they get, right? And I know we spoke about rest and how rustiness can kick in. But this is a different pressure. This is the finals. Rustiness kicks in either way. Bro, whoever goes to the finals is having a home court disadvantage. Let's just be honest. So not a home court disadvantage, but you know what I'm talking about. They're not having whoever goes to the finals from the East is not having home court. Because it's the West that's having home court. The West finished on top. The West finished on 60+ points. Wemby and the Spurs also finished above the Knicks in the standings. So they'll also have home court. The OKC Thunder will also have home court. You know, the Knicks or the Cavs will not have home court. They did not finish in a high position in the total standings. So rest is one thing, but momentum is also another thing, and also home court advantage is another thing, bro. So yeah, man, either team who goes to the finals in the West will have home court advantage. I think the Spurs will go to the finals. I stand by my prediction, and I think the Spurs in 6. I think rest wise will it benefit more? I think it'll benefit the OKC Thunder or San Antonio Spurs because they're one of the best teams in the NBA. Momentum is going to help them. You know, keep playing. Rest, rustiness might kick in. You know, I'll stand by that. So yeah, it'll benefit the San Antonio Spurs more.
Because that's exactly the same answer I was going to give you.
Fair enough. Do you have any more questions? You want to ask any more questions? Do you want to ask anything? You
No,
want to say anything?
no, I'm good.
So, final prediction for the playoffs. So, I mean, the next two games. You're saying Knicks win the next two.
Yeah.
I think Cavs will win one, but Knicks win the series. We'll come back for Game 4. Sorry, we'll come back after Game 4 if the Knicks goes to the finals, and we'll talk about We'll talk about OKC Thunder versus San Antonio, because that one's going to go to Game 5 for sure. That one has a Game 5 in it for sure. So we're going to preview Game 5. Whether it goes to 6 is a different question. So we'll see. So yeah, that's it, I guess. Unless there's any other breaking news in the NBA that we can talk about. I haven't really checked Shams. Let me check Shams real quick and let's speak on it. Oh, Dylan Harper is a game time decision tonight in the OKC Thunder series after MRI showing a doctor injury, not a hamstring. Okay, so Dylan Harper could be out. Is Jalen Williams a day-to-day? It's a day-to-day injury, so we'll see. And that's it. Yeah, that's all. But De'Aaron Fox could come back, so that could be interesting. Jason Kidd got fired for the Dallas Mavericks. What do you think of that?
What do I think about that? He should have never gotten fired.
You don't think so?
No, it's not his fault that he traded away Luka.
Or do you think he resigned?
It's Nico Harrison's fault.
Oh, of course. Of course.
But I get it. The past 2 seasons they haven't made the playoffs, so I get it.
I mean, he took them to the finals. So, can you really blame them? I guess. Can you really blame Jason Kidd? Because you're right. He didn't trade away Luka. He didn't trade away his best player. It's not his fault that Kyrie went down with Achilles injury. You know what I'm saying? So, at least Kyrie's back next year, so the Mavericks will have more of an interesting season. You know, whether Cooper Flag and Kyrie can partner and take them to where they need to be is a different question. So, yeah, Jason Kidd getting fired. Look, I think they'll have to find a better head coach now. It'll be tough, but don't know who's out there, but we'll see. I mean, Tom Thibodeau is there, isn't he? He's available. They could go for him. They could go for someone of I mean, they'll wait and see who gets fired. Maybe they might hire the next manager that gets fired. So, yep. But anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been a good show. It's been a good preview. Good talk with the conference finals. Hopefully, the series gets more interesting, so we have an extension of the series. I want to see the Cavs in the next series get kind of tough. Fucking hell. Cavs in the next series get extended. OKC Spurs. Let's see if there's a game 7 or what. Let's see if there's like a game 6. Let's see who wins in 6, or let's see who gets to the finals from that one. Justin, big up to you, bro. Shout out your channel, and I'll put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the description of the video.
So, like always, it's Forever Boston Sports at YouTube, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
What do you do over there on that channel? What do you guys talk about?
Baseball, basketball, and football coming in September.
Big up Ray, man. Big up to you, bro. Man, it's going game 7. We'll see, man. I think Spurs in 6, though. That's what I think for now. And what a performance by SGA. I mean, yeah, in game 2, yes. Game 2, SGA played well. In game 1, I mean, Wemby had that in the bag. So, yeah, man. But I'll see you tomorrow for the Red Number Rand Pod, Ray. See you for the United show tomorrow, Ray. Justin, big up to you, man. And sub to this channel, people. Forever Boston Sports. You can find that on YouTube as that Forever Boston Sports. I'll show you right now, actually, real quick. This is his channel, guys. If you guys want to go sub to his channel, Forever Boston Sports. This one, guys. At For Boston Sports 26. There we go. Go check his channel out, people. Anyways, guys. See you guys very soon. Take care. Take care, guys.